Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And a look at the stats for Naz Reid.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And, you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. 5 on the clock. High arcing shot, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
What's up? Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And that one's good. Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Pass to Reid. Back to Conley. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Puts it up. Edwards can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Williams misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
It's deflected. And they're able to recover. And the jam by Gobert. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Dillingham's checked in for Conley.
One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Outside Edwards. Let's go with a three. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And it's in there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. If you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Second is Rudy Gobert.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
First one falls for him, and Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. his work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hartenstein a screen to the inside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Reed. Gobert with it. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 5 now.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. From downtown. Rebound Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Reed for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the run. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Dort outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is so assertive on the drive, confident at finishing through contact.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Dort outside. Gobert against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the Thunder. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves just need to keep fighting.
Looking at Oklahoma City, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Down low. Here's Dillingham. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. Outside, Williams. Back to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Dort against Edwards. Outside Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Reed. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
5th in rebounding. And overall, you like what they've done on the offensive glass, extending possessions. They're top 10 in second chance points.
And you love how they've controlled the glass at both ends. It takes a huge effort to out-rebound this club. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a 37-point game against Houston. To win the drought. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. Shoots over Holmgren. Reed, good. Reed's got 8. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Gobert. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Back to Edwards. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. Now here's Alexander Walker. Still without a bucket. Reed to screen on Williams. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
First free throw is good. And Minnesota with some changes. Garza comes in for Rudy Gobert, and McDaniels is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second free throw, no good. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Garza. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Nails it from 3. Reed's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. With the fadeaway. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. 13 points in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Outside, Williams. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Caruso. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, he's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Williams against McDaniels. Shoots from the baseline. Williams misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he makes both free throws. Here's Wallace. He had 10 points in the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Six to shoot. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Dillingham. The fadeaway J is off the mark. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Timberwolves trail by 5. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, also Dillingham out there, and it's Garza in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Shannon. Drops in the 3. Shannon's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Shannon. There's the 3. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Dillingham. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Shannon. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shannon's got 5 now.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Wallace, covered by Alexander-Walker. Wallace outside. Puts up a deep 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Timberwolves trail by 4. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Thunder, third.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Pass to Dillingham. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Caruso. 5 on the clock. Now here's McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Fires the three. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Dillingham. Outside McDaniels. Here's the floater. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Caruso outside. Here's Wallace. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Dillingham. He's averaging about 6 points per game. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Shannon. 19-footer. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress. One side.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edwards. He's got 5. Pass to Shannon. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. They need this. Here's Shannon. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Alexander Walker with it. Coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Thunder leading by 9. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to Shannon. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
4th and 3-point field goal percentage. And they're in the NBA's top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. When they're playing with full intensity, their defense is up there with the best of them.
And with the perimeter game, it's one thing to hoist up a bunch of threes. It's quite another to sink them at a high clip. Some terrific shooters on this team. Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Inside, here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Mike Conley.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Easy two for Holmgren.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Gobert with it. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots from 14. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Dort.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Dort hits them both. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Reed. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And here is Williams. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Oklahoma City. Here's Edwards. No good again that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Minnesota with possession here, trailing by 19. Holmgren against Reed. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Dort against Edwards. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Dort against Edwards. Shoots from 14. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line.
Shot's
a
good.
three-point play opportunity.
One.
Three trips to the line so far for him in this one.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Dort, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Conley. Still no points. Pass to Gobert. Outside Reed. Now Conley. Here's the three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The fourth spot held by Oklahoma City.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 20. We've got 1:28 left in the second. Pass to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Here's Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the long J. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 19.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. Reed against Holmgren. Outside Edwards. Over Dort. Good work defensively by Dort.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Conley. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm guessing they're getting an earful in that locker room right about now. You got a feel for them.
Yeah, feel for them. We're the ones who's got to watch this.
You kept watching? I was on my tablet catching up on my favorite shows.
Big fella, as always, 100% engaged. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Timberwolves.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And he makes it. Gobert's got 8.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. When you've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level, you got something real good for yourself.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside Reed. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That one drops for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Gobert. Give him 8. Outside Conley. Up top Reed. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Reed. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Now here's Conley. He's scoreless.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
McDaniels against Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And they're first in the NBA in opposing field goal percentage. What a testament that is to the team. They all put in the work on the defensive end of the floor.
Ranking #1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to Daniels. Outside Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. They still need this. And he lays it up and in. Edwards has got 16 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Hartenstein. Edwards against Dort. Here's Williams. 6 points for him. Fires from 14. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's McDaniels. Dort defending. Back to Daniels. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels up top. Dort defending. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels passes to Reed from outside the arc. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
A slam dunk by Reed.
All Reed's looking for is an opportunity. They've given him that, and he's been outstanding.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren, guarded closely. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Conley. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Conley passes to McDaniels. Outside Reed. That shot off. Great D that time from Holmgren. Williams against McDaniels. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Left side McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels against Williams. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Releases from 15. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it's Dort off the drive. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Some small forwards who find open teammates. The assist leaders over the last month. Jalen Williams, 4th.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation. Transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys, and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Now here's McDaniels. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13 feet, down it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Pass to Gobert.
Hey, come around.
Caruso against McDaniels. Reed a screen on Caruso. McDaniels against Hartenstein. And it's blocked. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Over Reed. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 40 now. Pass to Hartenstein. 4-3. Rebound, Minnesota.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To stop the drought, here's Conley. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Inside. Outside for Dort. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. So Dort's got 5 now.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Edwards. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
One shot.
That one misses for Reed.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Garza, and he banks in the layup.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-4 run. Dort, a screen on Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
2 shots. Williams.
And he makes a first. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. Outside Reed. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Wallace outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Joe's checked in for Williams.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Dillingham. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. 6 to shoot. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You did not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Now here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his second basket on the night.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shannon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Caruso outside. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw misses. Miller's checked in for Ingles. Good on the second one. And Minnesota with possession here. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Alexander Walker. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got 6.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Now here's Williams. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 5. Here's Caruso. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Fires away from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Thunder leading by 23. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Miller, and it's Shannon in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Wallace. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Miller. Pass to Garza. The 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. The rebound by Shannon. The Timberwolves shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Now here's Alexander Walker. Watch by Wallace. The 3 is up. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Wallace. Inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Shannon. The Thunder making their last shot. 3 on 3. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins.
Screen.
Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button. that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Minnesota with some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Garza, and Minot subbed in for Miller. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. Now here's Alexander Walker. The D's right on him. Edwards a screen on Dort to the middle. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got his first bucket in this one.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 48.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Dillingham. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Edwards a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dort. And the shot goes down.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Alexander Walker. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Dort, right side. Now here's Wiggins. Guarded by Edwards. To the inside. Tipped. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. The 15-footer. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Dort against Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. Edwards got 19 points.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the 2-man game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Conley passes to Reed. Gobert with it. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hardenstein's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Dort with it. He's picked up by Conley. Dort against Conley. Williams passes to Dort. That three's off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's McDaniels. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Reed for 3. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Reed against Williams. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Thunder leading by 23. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Edwards. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 57 points.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Mike Conley.
2 shots. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's off on the first. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Minnesota with it. Conley with the ball. Outside Reed. And that one's Rebounds long.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The assist, Dort.
Now Conley. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Right side Reed. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert passes to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Dort. Edwards, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The shot by Dort, no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Edwards for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Now here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Pass to Reed. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
He misses the free throw, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jones, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. And the second free throw is good. And here's Conley. Outside Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. 1:44 left in the final quarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I mean, you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. Takes a three. And Conley with the three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.